So we're on the site of the Beerline B Apartments. We're just starting construction. We've actually been on site for a couple months now, and we've made some pretty significant progress. We think that this project will take about 13 months to build. It's late February right now. We're getting a unseasonably warm spell here, so it's helping us move along on the site. So the Beerline is on Pleasant and Commerce in the Beerline B neighborhood. It's kind of a bookend to the Beerline down on Commerce Street, and so it's at the corner of the Beerline B neighborhood. We're standing on the bridge, and this is kind of a cool shot because we're going to put up a still shot of an artist's rendering of this building when it's going to be done. You can see it right from here. What you see now, and where we're progressing on construction, is we have the seawall done, which we got done before the frost set and before the river froze. So all of the sheet piling is done along the river, and on top of that is going to be the connection of the Riverwalk that'll basically connect the Riverwalk all the way from Humboldt through our site and then into downtown and over to Manpower. So this is kind of the last critical link of the Riverwalk. What's kind of neat about that is it gives us an opportunity to connect our building and our development down into the Riverwalk. We have a public sidewalk connection on the north end of the project, which we'll show you in a couple of videos as we start to progress on that side. We have a nice connection down the middle between our buildings through the courtyard of our project to the Riverwalk. And then also, one of the most important connections that we're going to make is right on the end here. We're going to have a ramp connection that's going to slope up from the Riverwalk up to Pleasant Street. There's going to be a neat little overlook here that you're going to also see evolve as we keep taking these construction videos. So we're at the corner of Pleasant Commerce, and I'm standing basically in what's going to be the little public corner and a little outdoor eating area for the retail space on the ground floor of the Beerline Apartments. Basically, you can see them setting the formwork, and the crane is actually dropping in some reusable forms. And one of the things that we're doing with the Beerline B Apartments is we're going to get Green Built Home certified. That's a green building certification program, and you can start to see some of these measures being taken right off the bat. So it's going to be pretty interesting, and I'll keep pointing those things out as we proceed with construction. But right now, we're using reusable concrete formwork, and so that doesn't get wasted with just putting up plywood to shape the foundations. And then basically you can see here, there's a little bit of a zig in the building foundation. There's going to be a return in the corner here. And at this level, basically at the street level of Commerce, is where the retail is going to be. So the ground floor of this first building is going to have retail for the first chunk of the building. And over on the Pleasant Street side, it's going to be really neat. There's going to be a little porch that hangs off of that side of the building, where you'll also be able to have some outdoor kind of a cafe or some dining or whatever we end up doing for the retail there. The other piece I want to point out is basically in the middle here is the courtyard. That's going to be parking, and also there's going to be a little community building in the middle of the courtyard, and that's going to be where basically both of these buildings together, if you're a resident here at the Beerline, you're going to be able to come into that building. It's going to have big screen TV and pizza oven and all kinds of neat things there, but we'll point that out while we progress on construction. So.